I got that song in my hand. Oh, and we're live. All right, you ready to do this thing? Chandler, you ready?
I
Shut up,
guess.
Ruby. Nobody asked you. Ruby, if you want to be in the comments, be in the comments, but don't be talking from behind the mic. Now, come on now.
How many times I told you about this already? God damn it.
Now, yeah, who? Oh, come say something to the screen. Go ahead. You want to get all big and bold behind the screen. Come on, come on, come on. Come
I
on,
do it.
Ruby.
I do it. Sound like an owl over here.
Look. So what's up? With the Ray Rice combo. All right, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to a brand new episode of You Think You Know, your weekly trivia show hosted by yours truly, the Afro Latinos. This is your co-host, Alvin,
And you just got out of work, Chandler.
and we are back with an episode. And I'll talk to you about the episode in just a moment. We are joined by a very special guest, a good friend of mine, Hannah. We'll have you introduce yourself in just a second. But we got a good friend on the show tonight. But we'll get things started in just a second. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. And we're back. Welcome back to another episode of You Think You Know. Tonight's episode, we have a very special guest. Her name is Hannah. I will let her introduce herself to you. Hannah, can you introduce yourselves to our audience? Let them know who you are, where you come from, and what brings you to the show tonight. We'll cover a little bit about that in just a second. But why don't you go right ahead and take it away?
Sure. My name is Hannah. I don't know what to say. I can't talk about myself.
That strikes me as odd, but okay.
I'm a friend of Aubyn's. We did a musical this year together in September, and it was really good.
Really
Yeah.
good. That's all you got?
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what to say.
That's okay. Well, welcome to the show, Hannah. We are happy to have you here. So tonight's episode of You Think You Know, here's what we're talking about. My good friend Hannah has done a lot of very wonderful things in her lifetime. She was a part of a touring group called Recreation, doing a lot of great work with the VA homes around the country. Very thankful for her work there. She also spent some time working at Disney in Florida, which I'm surprised she didn't talk about, considering tonight's episode is written specifically for her. Tonight, we are talking about Disney princesses. So, Hannah loves Disney. She worked at Disney. And so we figured this would be a great episode for her to be on. So let me tell you about the show, because this is probably your first time watching, Hannah. So let me let you know, and the guests who are watching tonight, thank you for watching. If you're on Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch, what's up? Thank you for being a part of the show. Also, make sure you check out our Instagram while you're at it. So here's how You Think You Know works. Okay, You Think You Know is a trivia show where we have 15 trivia questions for you. Each one of these questions is multiple choice, and you have 30 seconds to think of an answer. Now, we're going to give you that full 30 seconds, so please don't give us an answer until the end of that 30 seconds. That gives the people who are playing along at home enough time to think, and so their answer is not spoiled also. So at the end of that 30 seconds, I will ask you for your answer. In that 30 seconds, you can talk, you can do whatever you want to do to figure out the answer. As long as you don't Google it, that's all that matters. At the end of that 15 questions, we'll find out how much you really know about Disney. And there's a bonus question that we'll get to when we get there. And I know I covered all of that really fast, but do you have any questions?
No, I'm really afraid I'm going to make a fool of myself.
I don't think so. I think you're going to be fine. Oh, and Cheney tonight is going to be telling you. What was that, Cheney? You get used to it?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Everything's all. All right.
My bad.
Right.
I need you for a second.
Whatever. And Hannah, tonight, Cheney is going to be giving you your answers, whether you are right or wrong. Okay, so after the end of that 30 seconds, I'll read the question, and Cheney will answer for you. Oh,
Never in my
Chief
life have I
Sosa. Chill. All right, here we go. You think you know Disney princesses going on right now with question number 1. Hannah, who was the very first Disney princess? Was it A, Cinderella, B, Aurora, C, Snow White, or D, Ariel? Your 30 seconds.
I don't need to
right
think.
now.
So.
That's great. We hope that you're not thinking is right. Cheney does that sometimes, but Cheney, how's that usually go? No? It's like that? 15 seconds. What am I hearing? Five seconds. Who was the very first Disney princess? Was it Cinderella, Aurora, Snow White, or Ariel?
It was my personal favorite, C, Snow White.
Cheney?
See Snow White. Sneeze. Bless you. See Snow White is correct. 1 and 2. Never heard of Aurora.
Sleeping
Aurora
Beauty.
is Sleeping Beauty.
It was Chief Ballsack over here. Didn't know who Aurora is.
This guy. He knows all that, but doesn't know that. This guy. All right, congratulations, Hannah. You're 1 for 1. Moving on to question number 2. Who is not an actual princess, but is part of the franchise? Is it A, Belle, B, Mulan, C, Aurora, or D, Merida?
Again, I don't have to think. We're all good.
Oh wow, you're just that good. Did the music? Oh, I know why. See, look at you, Jamie. You're muting the wrong thing.
No, I muted it because of the echo. But once the timer goes up, then I unmute it.
But I think what is causing that echo? Because that's not usual.
It's not unusual.
That's weird. Who is not an actual princess but is part of the franchise? Is it A, Belle, B, Mulan, C, Aurora, or D, Merida? Hannah.
It is B, Mulan.
Cheney.
B, Mulan is correct.
Why you said that quiz questioning on you, Cheney?
It's my own suspense.
Oh. Trying to add the suspense. I appreciate that, Cheney. All right, Hannah. You're doing great. 2 for 2. See, and you thought you were going to get them all wrong.
It would have been really embarrassing, too.
Oh, absolutely. Especially considering you worked at Disney. We're not going to send this to anyone. Don't worry. Hopefully
don't send it to them. So. Before I worked at Disney, before I was a grown-up, in high school, I worked as a party princess. They're really popular now, but I was Central PA's very first party princess.
We have a friend who's one, Cheney.
You have a friend. I know somebody who's one.
Oh, got it. Sorry. Way to clear that up. All right. We'll hope that she's not watching. All right. Here we go. Question number 3. How many Disney princesses live in the United States? Is it A, 1, B, 2, C, 3, or D, you guessed it, 4?
Are we talking actual princesses or characters that are in the lineup?
The question says, how many Disney princesses live in the United States?
Because, all right.
And you're welcome to dispute if it comes up to it, but whatever I say is right. So, 5 seconds remaining. How many Disney princesses live in the United States? Is it 1, 2, 3, or 4? Hannah, what is your answer?
It just depends on what you're counting. Because technically,
we need an answer.
So there's Tiana. Do you count Moana? I guess that's no, that's Pacific. Like that's no. So no. So there's Tiana, but are you counting Giselle from Enchanted? And are you counting Pocahontas? Though she's not a princess, she's in the lineup. So I'm just gonna say 1 because technically Giselle's not in the lineup. Pocahontas is not a princess. So I'm just going with 1.
So I'm gonna say technically you're wrong.
Tell me why.
I see. I have no idea. I got the answers. He got the
I wrote
answers.
this. I wrote this quiz 2 months ago. I have no idea why the
Damn.
answer is the way that it is.
See,
Hannah and I talked about this a long time ago, and I was like, "All right, bet I got it." And then
What did you put for the answer?
The answer, Jamie,
is B 2.
Yeah, who are you counting?
Well, we know Tiana, right?
Yeah, of course.
Obviously, Tiana.
Whatever the website says.
Let's see.
Be not. Inaccurate quiz. The hell do you know? Idiot.
Chill. I think. Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can figure out where I found the answer or where I found the question. But looks like we're striking out. So you're just going to have to deal with the fact that you got one wrong, and that's okay. I don't know who they. At the time, I probably did know, but it's just, again, I wrote this 2 months ago, and I have no idea. So it's possible they're counting Pocahontas. It's possible they're counting. I don't know who else they would count.
Giselle from Enchanted. It's live action.
Oh! I don't think it was that one. It could be Moana. Is that what Ruby's saying?
It's because she's in Hawaii.
That's what I was thinking, but it's not. It's kind of nondescript. Like, is it in Hawaii or is it just supposed to be like?
How many other Polynesian Hawaiian islands are there?
Well, it could be New Zealand. It could be Fiji. It could be anywhere there.
She's only like a princess. I have no idea.
And also, Moana's not technically a princess. She's like Pocahontas. She's like the chief's daughter. I don't know.
So listen, beats me. I don't give a damn. Next question.
We'll just we'll leave it with a minus a half, but I don't have a way to keep track of that. So we'll just move on with question number 4. See, this is how you know when somebody really knows what we're talking about. They start questioning the answers. What name does Ursula take when disguised as a human? Not exactly a princess, but hey, it's here. Is it A, Mary, B, Victoria, C, Sarah, or D, Vanessa?
Is these nuts an answer?
It's not. It's simply not. No. Let's see.
Again, just no thinking. These are nice and easy.
10 seconds. I'm glad that I could make this easy for you. That was all I ever wanted to do. Let's see. What name does Ursula take when disguised as a human? Is it Mary, Victoria, Sarah, or Vanessa?
It's D, Vanessa.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Well, it's a good thing because it's the correct answer.
Ding, 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 ding. Oh, man. You're doing great. 3 for 4. Excuse me. Wow. I'm not used to all these right answers, so I'm just,
all right.
Off my...
Well, for guests, you give them the easy questions, and then when it happens to be Cheney's time,
chill, bro. I just be finding questions and throwing them in here. It is no. Trust me, because listen, when my wife was on the show, look, ask my wife about the first time she was on the show. She was not happy with me after that episode because she did not do well. So
my questions is, at what specific degree would you mount a TV on what wall?
Well, you do work for whatchamacallit, so hey, I mean,
listen.
You should know, I guess.
I wish I knew what this meant.
I don't know either. Randy's too smart for me. I don't even know. Oh, actually, that's all right. All right, you ready for the next one?
Nice question.
Did I give her a point already? What question are we on? 5?
She's 4 or 5.
My fault. Here we go. Next question. How many daughters does King Triton have? Is it A, 5, B, 10, C, 7, or D, 13? Now you got to sing the song and make sure you don't miss it.
No.
Don't get us struck for copyright though. You gotta be careful singing the song. Disney's gonna come for us. They're gonna take down this whole video.
There's a song?
Yeah.
In Little Mermaid, they sing
In
it.
the beginning of the movie.
Yeah. In the musical, they sing it also. 10 seconds.
You ever seen Little Mermaid? I thought like my whole life.
I refuse to watch it.
That's why they watch Squid Games.
How many daughters does King Triton have? Is it 5, 10, 7, or 13?
I could get this wrong. I think it's 7. I think there's Ariel and then the 6 others. But I could be wrong, so.
Well, so I'll put it this way. You're correct. That is the right answer, yes.
Great, thank you.
Making her sweat over there, Cheney. Chill. What question are we on, Cheney?
7.
This next one is question 7?
Yeah.
All right, I'm trying to pay attention for the ad break, so but I don't have these numbered for myself, so you have to keep me honest. All right, here we go. Question number 7. Oh wait, so she's 6 for 7? Oh, just kidding, 5 for 6. I'm tripping.
Yeah.
Question number 7. Here we go. Who voices Rapunzel in the movie Tangled? Is it A, Mandy Moore, B, Reese Witherspoon, C, Kristen Chenoweth, or D, Kristen Bell?
Did you come up with these questions?
Absolutely not. I find them. I steal them from other places.
Ruby was excited about this question because she loves Tangled.
I'm not a big fan of Tangled. I've never been able to sit through the whole thing. I know.
I don't give a damn, but until I found out that Flynn Rider was Zachary Levi.
10 seconds.
Mr.
Chuck, chill.
So, I'm about to rewatch that shit.
Who voices Rapunzel in Tangled? Is it Mandy Moore, Reese Witherspoon, Kristen Chenoweth, or Kristen Bell?
It's Mandy Moore.
That's right. I'm not even gonna. It's good.
She said it so confidently too. It's Mandy Moore. Duh.
It's Mandy Moore.
Duh. Everyone loves her in all of her movies that she's done that we all
A
know
Walk
very
to
well.
Remember. She sings Only Hope.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking too.
My high school choir sang it. I hated it.
Why did you hate it?
I just hated high school choir in general.
Oh, well, hey, hopefully your choir director's not watching either. So
I want to say I have a comment.
Go ahead, Gene.
So from the answers, it looks like this is we're going to the 7th now, but I have no idea. I'm lost now.
So what number has Mandy Moore as the answer?
6.
Okay, so we're going into question 7.
Okay.
So I did give her the point that last time.
You must have.
Okay, so you're 5 for 6. Cheney's lying. It's okay.
Capping on my ass, apparently.
You're doing great. Moving on to question number 6, though. Here we go. What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters? Is it A, Ella and Annie, B, Camille and Eleanor, C, Mariella and Adriana, or D, Drizella and Anastasia?
Did you see the new Cinderella? It's not Disney, but it's
Black
really
Cinderella?
good.
With Camilla.
No.
Oh, not Black Cinderella. Okay, no.
No.
I only watch Black Cinderella, so
That is Brandy and Cinderella. It makes me tear up. No, it's with Camilla Cabello. It's really bad.
I don't want to watch that.
It's really, really bad. It's a good
5
time.
seconds remaining. What are the names of Cinderella's stepsisters? Is it A, Ella and Annie, B, Camille and Eleanor, C, Mariella and Adriana, or D, Drizella and Anastasia?
It's D, Drizella and Anastasia.
What an awful
Is
name.
It is.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, it is.
It's the right answer.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, did Cheney have a stroke? Did his Wi-Fi cut out? What's going on? All right, we're moving on to question number 8. Hannah, you've only missed one so far. You're doing splendid. And
But I didn't
there's
technically
still some.
miss
There's
one.
still some. We know there's some questions about it, but technically you missed it. I'm still looking to see if I can find where I found that question so I can check what their answer is. Question number 8. Here we go. What year did The Princess and the Frog come out? Was it A, 2009, B, 2007, C, 2012, or D, 2005? I don't like how you said, oh, like you just know that off the top of your head. Why do you know that off the top of your head? Why?
Because I know most of the release dates.
That is disgusting.
Yeah, I know.
That 15 seconds remaining, but that might be the nerdiest thing I've ever heard. It's hilarious.
I'm
It's good for you.
sorry.
I'm proud of you. No, I wouldn't expect anything
I
else.
could get it wrong.
Ah, got it.
That's the correct answer.
Here's
What
the
year did
correct
The
answer?
Princess and the Frog come out?
Thank you.
2009, 2007, 2012, or 2005?
I am fairly certain it's 2009.
Your fairly certainty is correct. It is 2009.
Oh, I wasn't sure about that one. She said oh like she knew, and then she said fairly certain.
Well, and then
so
I got in
wasn't
my
sure.
head. But I was mixing.
We do have
Ratatouille came out in 2007, and so I was mixing those up.
Yeah, you know, I knew that for sure. Ratatouille definitely.
I
2007
definitely knew it came out. Absolutely.
Came out in October, 2007.
It did not.
Imagine if it did. I'm gonna look it up.
That would be good.
Also, for clarification, although Pocahontas is not technically a Disney princess, the question states Tiana is the only Disney princess character that lives in the United States. So since she's kind of tucked in there sometimes, Pocahontas, that was why that she was included in that 2 question.
Got it.
Ratatouille came out in June 29th, 2007.
That's not what I said. I didn't say that.
No, you did
Oh.
not.
Did it not come out in 2007?
Oh, but it did.
Oh, it did.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, wow. That's
Just not
all right.
October.
All right, wait, hold on. We got to put her to the test before we take our quick break. Hannah, what year did Aladdin, the original, what year was
I
it
think that's
released?
92.
That was just so fast. I don't want it to be right. I really don't.
No, I think it's either 91 or 92.
She is unfortunately correct. What month?
Oh, I have no idea the month. They usually come out in November or in the summer. Like it's either the big summer blockbuster or it's like the Thanksgiving movie.
So choose a month.
I'll just say November.
It was October, but you're very good.
Oh.
Yeah.
And with that, we're going to take a quick break to hear from our sponsor. We'll be right back with the show in just a moment.
All right, welcome back. Yeah.
You spoiled the fun, Ruby. Come on now.
Was that really it?
Yeah, that was it. No.
Oh.
It's for the pod, like that's the audio podcast.
Got it.
When I upload this to the site, I insert our ad into that portion.
I've
So it's
always
just
wondered how that worked.
something for me to listen to, so I know. Yeah, but in the visual people, the people that are watching, they don't get to see anything fun. They just get to have this awkward banter every week because it happens every time we have a guest on. It's great. All right, so we are back with the second half of You Think You Know. We got 7 more questions left before we hit our bonus round. Hannah is doing spectacularly. She had 1 wrong out of the first 8 questions on a technicality. So she's doing great, 7 for 8. Let's see how she finishes. You Think You Know, Disney Princesses. Hannah, are you having fun?
I am.
Okay, good. That's all that matters. Moving on to question number 9. Here we go. At what age is Princess Aurora supposed to die? Is it A, 18, B, 19, C, 17, or D, 16?
I'm trying to think when Maleficent curses her, if it's supposed to be on her 16th or her 18th birthday. I'll say no. I won't say.
You'll wait another 18 seconds, but then you're welcome to say. At what age is Princess Aurora supposed to die? Is it 18, 19, 17, or 16? 5 seconds left.
Please not to answer now.
It's still not the answer. It is not. Cheney, Hannah. At what age is Princess Aurora supposed to die?
I'm gonna say 16 because it's one of the original trio, so they were all really young because that was weird back then. So I'll say 16.
Well, you are bound to get a question wrong.
Is
It's just not this one. You're correct.
Cheney, doesn't that feel so good? Doesn't it give you a moment of power? Don't you just love that moment? That just like now you know why I like it so much every week. I look forward to that part right there. All right, good job, Hannah. We're moving on to question number 10. Here we go. What was the first princess film of the Renaissance era? Is it A, Aladdin, B, Pocahontas, C, Beauty and the Beast, or D, The Little Mermaid?
This is tough because this depends on what year they decide the Renaissance starts.
Well, it is certainly after the actual Renaissance, for sure.
Obviously.
10 seconds remaining. What was the first princess film of the Renaissance era? Was it Aladdin, Pocahontas, Beauty and the Beast, or The Little Mermaid? Time's up. Hannah, answer, please.
I'm going to say The Little Mermaid in 1989. It was the first princess since Walt's death. And I think that she was. Walt Disney.
I don't think that's the problem. That's not what we were going to say. But keep going.
Well, Walt had been playing around with The Little Mermaid before he had passed. And then he obviously never saw that through. And then I think in the 80s was when they're like, oh, we should revive that. So I think The Little Mermaid, even if she wasn't the first princess, I think she sparked the Renaissance. So I'm just going to say D, The Little Mermaid.
I don't even know what to say, Jenny.
Shocked.
I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna do it. It just
you're right.
Yay!
I have nothing to say. I have from the movie release date to everything. I mean, it's all
to the
it's all there. It's all there.
everything.
It is all there. It's disgusting. What movie? What movie sparked this Renaissance? What was the movie that came before this that was such a box office disappointment?
Oh, probably the Black Cauldron.
The Renaissance.
Probably the Black Cauldron, or like Sword in the Story.
Boom! We got it, Cheney. That wasn't right. Yes.
Let's go.
Which one was it?
It was actually Sleeping Beauty.
Oh, you're saying like I thought you meant like the after the Golden Age, and then that weird.
So you've got the three eras of Disney as defined as this question, where it defines the classic era, the Renaissance era, and the modern era.
Gotcha.
So this says the first film of the classic era is Snow White in 1937. The last was Sleeping Beauty in 1959. Though it's considered a classic now, Sleeping Beauty was a huge disappointment at the box office because of this. The next Disney princess film was not released until 1989.
It's because in Sleeping Beauty, she's like in it for 12 minutes, and it's like an hour long.
Hey, that's just the way we like it. So you got that one right. You are 9 for 10, and we're moving on to question number 11. No doubt you'll probably get this one right too, because why not? Who is the daughter of Ariel and Eric? Oh, is it A, Melody, B, Leah, C, Ariana, or D, Melissa? And we got to do it for the people that are not Hannah at home. So, did the music stop for some reason? Can y'all hear it?
No, it was back.
10 seconds. Who is the daughter of Ariel and Eric? Is it Melody, Leah, Ariana, or Melissa? Hannah, answer please.
Hey. It's Melody.
Hey, Cheney, maybe she'll get the bonus wrong.
Let's hope. Just hope.
Maybe. I mean, she doesn't technically have a perfect score, so we've never had that still to this day. So we'll see what happens. But I'm not even feeling confident in myself in these answers. I pride myself in finding questions that are slightly difficult, but this is just not. This ain't it. She's just that good. Let's see if you know this one. What gifts do the fairies grant Princess Aurora? Is it A,
I
beauty
don't know
and
this one.
grace, B, beauty and song, C, humility and grace, or D, kindness and dance?
I have no idea. Sleeping Beauty.
Let's hope that her guessing game is also
Facts.
not good.
Yeah,
Because it could be a problem.
Definitely.
Yeah, Sleeping Beauty is not on my list of favorite movies.
So tragic. You got 10 seconds. What gifts do the fairies grant Princess Aurora? Is it beauty and grace, beauty and song, humility and grace, or kindness and dance? Time's up.
C.
Letter C, humility and grace. Cheney, is it right? By your reaction, I'm judging that it is not correct.
It is not correct.
Yay!
Oh, we never prey on the downfall of our guests. That's so tactless. But right now, I'm with Cheney. Let's go! We go!
I'm excited.
Imagine it being that bad that you get it wrong. You're like, nice. I can get one wrong.
I feel humbled.
Ah.
As you should. As you should.
She'll make it up with the next one. It's fine. Cheney, what is the correct answer?
The correct answer is B, beauty and song.
Indeed it is. But who really cares about Sleeping Beauty, apparently? Moving right along to question number 13. Who was the first Disney princess of color? Is it A, Pocahontas, B, Jasmine, C, Tiana, or D, Mulan?
I see the confusion.
She's got to think about release dates here.
I'm thinking, is it 91 or 95? No, it's not. Okay, I think I know. I think.
15 seconds. Okay. Who was the first Disney princess of color? Was it Pocahontas, Jasmine, Tiana, or Mulan? Time's up. Who was the first Disney princess of color, Hannah?
This is so hard. I can't remember if Pocahontas came out in 91 or 95. And then I was like, no. Mulan came out in 95. But then I was like, did Mulan come in 96? Or is that Hercules? Oh, shoot.
None of us have any idea.
So. Well, I have an idea of one, and only because of Hannah. So
I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to say Jasmine because that came out in 92.
Now, Cheney, I want you to tell me something. She just said Jasmine. How is it possible that she just talked about Mulan and Pocahontas for the last 45 seconds and somehow still came down with the right answer?
Because I can't remember if Pocahontas 91 or 95.
She ain't said nothing. Bro, she ain't said nothing about Jasmine at all. The whole time. I was like, hey, we got her 2 times in a row. Yes, let's get it. Because she's talking about 2 movies. I'm like, yeah, definitely. And then she gets the right one. I'm like, hey.
Is that the right one?
Yes.
That's the correct answer.
Wait, I have to know what.
And you were just talking about Jasmine or Aladdin came out in 92.
Right.
So anything on the screen right now.
Okay, Pocahontas did come out in 95, which I was correct about.
I was really like, oh, we got her back to back. She over here talking about movies that are not the right answer. Boom, boom, boom. And she says, I'm going to go with Jasmine. I was like, bro, what's going on?
I was like, Pocahontas is 95. Jasmine's 92. Mulan is 98.
And you
Tiana
are the only one who would ever know any of that answers. So, I mean, hey.
Next question.
All right. That's it. Next question. Here we go. Question number 14 coming at you. Which princess has the least amount of screen time? Is it A, Snow White, B, Jasmine, C, Cinderella, or D, Aurora? 30 seconds is on the clock. It's weird not having it. Once you have it for half the episode and then it goes away, it's just like, I feel like you're listening. Oh, it's back. But now here's the echo. Take it away. 10 seconds. Which princess has the least amount of screen time? True. Is it A, Snow White, B, Jasmine,
What did I
C,
just say?
Cinderella, or D, Aurora? What are you saying?
I said to shut up, and he keeps going anyway.
I gotta ask the question again in that 30 seconds so people know what they're asking. It's for the people. It's not for me.
You can do it after. Anyways, what is the answer?
It's D. I think it's truly just 12 minutes.
That's pretty impressive amount of screen time. She was great. They really loved her.
She was asleep the whole time.
She was Sleeping Beauty. It was really a movie about everybody else.
Basically, Prince Philip.
What is that?
We'll let you figure out if it was correct or not. Keep going.
I already changed the score. It's okay. Chill.
First of all, I'm not even competing.
The jock's pulling up talking trash. Cheney, that's so crazy. Cheney is not competing tonight. He is just the answer giver.
And
Hannah,
even if I was
Hannah
competing,
is crushing it, though.
I would not be winning at all.
Absolutely not. No, Hannah's destroying this competition, and that's okay. Let's see how she does on question number 15.
Are we there?
Who?
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we are on. We are here. Who provided the singing voice of Mulan and Jasmine? Oh, is it A, Leah Michele, B, Jodie Benson, C, Eileen Woods, or D, Leah Salonga? I don't know if I'm pronouncing her name right. So sorry to whoever that is.
You don't know?
No, I don't know anyone. I know Leah Michele. That's Rachel Berry.
I have a degree in theater. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Who provided the singing voice of Mulan and Jasmine? Was it Leah Michele, Jodie Benson, Eileen Woods, or Leah Salonga? Time's up.
It's D.
Did I pronounce her name correctly?
I think.
Oh, see, you don't know that. All right,
yeah,
well,
I don't know that.
Can't give her the point. She doesn't know the proper pronunciation.
Yeah.
Imagine if we were just being that picky.
She was in Les Mis. And what's the one that the tenors always sing?
From Les Mis?
No.
Oh.
No, it's another show.
Oh.
With the helicopters.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm talking about? Ruby went to musical theater school.
I'm thinking so hard about it. I'm like, I know what it is.
Is it South Pacific?
Ruby, you and I went to the same musical theater school.
Huh?
We have mutual friends. You know, like Rebecca Keenan and.
I know Rebecca Keenan.
What? Rebecca?
That's my dog.
She's one of my best friends.
Well, there you go. It's a small world.
Oh, and you probably know Lauren McCoy.
You said do a group. You said do a group picture. I'm dead.
Yeah, I know.
Ruby, you gotta get up in there so you can get a picture. I'm gonna just be like.
Why, Rebecca knows.
No.
Ruby, did you have musical theater history with Rob or Bob?
Bob.
God bless.
Yeah, oh man.
I fell asleep the first day I had him.
Oh, good old Bob.
Did he yell at you?
He made me sit next to him. He was like, "Get your ass over here."
Cheney. Hey, Cheney, you remember when we had that class with Bob? It was.
Please.
Wait, you had Bob too, though. Like a day.
Wait, Cheney went to NIFA?
Yeah.
Yeah. I did acting for film, so.
Shit, do you know like Frank Roudsepp?
I have heard of him. I've never.
Do you know Lexi Attardi?
Yeah,
I do.
God bless. Those are like my best friends.
Because Rebecca did musical theater and then she went to film.
And we were in the same class for like 2 years, so. Well, one. The second year didn't have
she's still there for her BFA.
Where'd he go?
He's here, but he's feeling left out, so he just.
Come back. Let's talk about the musical we were in. They won't know anything about it.
I'm feeling lonely over here.
Wait, so were you in the what was it? Sorry.
It's all right. It's our show now.
The movie musical, the one that I think it was the Christmas one. I don't know.
I'm just gonna put this out there. I still have to go pick up. I still have to go pick up my wife. That's okay. That's
no, I'm in the gun one. I'm in the one about guns.
Okay.
It was a wonderful opportunity to get to work with 16 Candles, Blanche Baker, and that is all I'm going to say.
What a woman.
What a small world.
Small world. All right, here we go.
All right.
On the first round of You Think You Know, you scored a 13 out of 15. Absolutely incredible. You crushed it. Now, to put you into a tie for the highest score ever scored on the show, we have a bonus question for you. Okay. Now, the thing that works with the bonus, or this is how the bonus question works. It's a little bit different than the traditional round. You're only going to get 15 seconds to think of an answer, and that's not multiple choice. So you just have to know the answer. Now, I don't believe at all that you're going to have any trouble figuring this out. But here's your bonus question, and nonetheless, who is the last official Disney princess? 15 seconds.
Official.
She didn't even think about it. She didn't even.
No, I don't know it. I don't know it.
You're lying. And I watched the glow in your eyes as the question came up.
No, I'm so serious. I'm literally about to guess.
Who is the last official Disney princess?
Because I have no idea. I didn't even see it. Is it that Raya girl? The one about the dragons?
Oh, the most recent one?
Yeah.
Nah.
I have no idea if she's in the lineup or not.
She's not a princess.
She's not? See, I don't know.
I don't think so. I don't have any idea.
Oh, God. What would be the last?
Well, I
missed it. I didn't
You
get
did.
the bonus.
That is how that works.
But now I want to see if I know.
The one that just came out?
No. Okay. So, the last official Disney princess is none other than Brave herself,
Merida.
I think that came with the women's empowerment movement. I think they're no longer labeled princesses. I think that must have had something to do with it because they've got all these movies with like Moana. She's not a princess. She never accepted that role, so she's just a
Disney
boss.
princess movies are inherently feminist. So,
well, hey, somebody doesn't agree with you, and that's okay.
Dissertation.
What happened, Shane?
It's fine.
Nothing.
Oh, okay. Well, Hannah, you did super fantastically great.
I lost,
scored a 13 out of 15. You didn't lose. You
lost.
A loss is what Jamie does. Go back and watch episodes with Jamie.
Let's not do that. Let's not do that. That's all right.
Not a loss. You did great.
Like your average is like 7.
My average is 9.
The average is about a 9 or 10. So 13.
Last season it was 10 for 15. We've kind of downgraded to 9 for 15, but only because we don't go back and forth as much. It's only all been choosing the
I choose.
You know how many games you got? Like easy, medium, hard, very hard.
Yeah.
Alvin always goes very hard for me. So.
I don't know about that.
That's funny. That seems on brand for him.
Whoa, on brand. I'll tell you off camera what I think about on brand. But thank you so much, Hannah, for pulling up this show. I hope you had a great time. You did great, 13 out of 15. It goes to show that you do know a little bit about Disney princesses. Way to be. You did yourself proud. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching another episode of You Think You Know. Make sure to like, follow, subscribe, comment, throw us a shout out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitch, and YouTube. Also, follow Hannah wherever she wants to be followed at.
Foxess on Instagram, FOXESSE, or follow my photography page, Hannah Marie Swanson, on Instagram.
There you go. We are going to be seeing Hannah very soon on another episode of Not You Think You Know, but she can come back anytime she wants. We will be seeing her on an episode of Afro Latinos very shortly, hopefully, if we can ever figure out.
Well, we'll make sure to cut that part out.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I'll just edit it out. It's no problem.
Yeah.
It's not a big deal. Yeah.
So,
nobody. When you see negative follows, don't worry. It's okay.
There's no self promos on here. What are you doing?
No. We gotta, you know what I'm saying? Hey, Chief Salsa or Chief Sosa, whoever you are. What's up, Randy? Thanks for watching the whole thing. This has been another episode of You Think You Know with your co-host Alvin
and your co-host Simple Chandler,
and joined by none other than Hannah Marie. Thank you so much, everybody. Have a great night. Peace.